everyone and welcome back. In the previous video I made this shawl, the lost in time shawl, up till row number 15, and in this video I'll be making this shawl starting from row number 16. So let's begin. So we ended row number 15 by making a double crochet, chain one and double crochet. So now we are going to start row number 16. We're going to turn our work around. We're working on the front side of the shawl. Now we are going to chain one, and then we are going to make one single crochet in the first double crochet. So this is our first double crochet right here. Sorry, we are going to make a single crochet in the first double crochet, and then we are going to chain one, and then we are going to make a single crochet in next chain one space until we get to the last chain one space. So this is the first chain one space right here, because we ended row number 15 with a double crochet, chain one, double crochet. It ended this way, and then we turned our work. So this is the first chain one space. So you are going to make a one single crochet in each of the chain one spaces until you get to the end of this side, and I will see you there. Now I have reached the center of the shawl. I have made my last single crochet right here in the last chain one space. Now after that you're going to chain one again, and in this chain two space you're going to make a single crochet, chain two, and then again a single crochet. Now you are going to repeat the same thing over on this side. You are going to make a single crochet. You're going to chain one, and then you're going to make a single crochet, chain one, single crochet in each of the next chain one spaces until you reach the end of this row right here. Now I have reached the end of this row. This is my last single crochet in the last chain one space here. Now I have placed a stitch marker in the chain three right here in the third chain. So I'm going to chain one in the end and make one single crochet in the third stitch that we marked with the stitch marker, and that is going to be our last single crochet of the round. Now at the end of this row you need to have 29 single crochet and 28 chain one spaces, so make sure you count this before you move on. Now to begin row number 17 you are going to chain 3, and then you are going to mark your third chain. So marking your chain 3, your third chain, you're going to make a double crochet in the first single crochet. So in the last single crochet that you made, you are going to make a double crochet. I don't know if that's visible. This is the second single crochet of the row, and this one right here is the first single crochet of the row. So you're going to make a single crochet in a double crochet in this single crochet right here. So after making this double crochet, you are going to chain one, and then you're going to make one double crochet in all of the next chain one spaces until you reach the last chain one space on this side. So it's going to be the same. You're going to chain one, you're going to make a double crochet in the chain one space, then chain one, double crochet in the chain one space, and so on until you reach the end of this row. So I'm going to do it a few times to show you. I made a double crochet in the first single crochet, and I made a chain one too. So the next thing I'm going to do is, this is the chain one space right here. I'm going to make a double crochet here, chain one, then again a chain one space in between two single crochets, so a double crochet here, chain one, this is the first single crochet, this is the second single crochet, and in between is the chain one space. So make a double crochet here, chain one, and this is how it's going to look like. I have reached the center of my shawl. Here I have made my last double crochet in the last chain one space. Now I have single crochet, chain two, single crochet in the center of the shawl. You are going to chain one, and you are going to make 2 double crochets in the chain 2 space, and you're going to chain 2, and then you are going to make 2 double crochet again in the same chain 2 space. So this is what it's going to look like, and this is your side which you have just done, and you're going to repeat the same thing on this side. You're going to chain 1 and keep making a double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1 in each of the next chain 1 spaces until you reach the end of this row. So I've reached the end of row number 17, and this is the last chain 1 space and my last double crochet. So next I'm going to chain 1, and this is my last single crochet of the previous row. So in this last single crochet you will make 2 double crochets. So 1, and this is the second one. So in the end I made 2 double crochets in the last single crochet. Now at the end of row number 17 you will have 32 double crochets and 29 chain 1 spaces. Next, to begin row number 18, we are going to chain 1, and we are going to make 2 single crochet in the first double crochet. So this one is the first double crochet. We are going to make 2 single crochets. So 1 and 2 single crochets in the first double crochet, and then we are going to chain 1, and we are going to make 1 single crochet in the next chain 1 space until we get to the end of this side. So this is the next double crochet that we made. There is no chain 1 space in between, and then the chain 1 space starts from here. So from all the way here up till until you reach the center, you're going to make 1 single crochet in each of the chain 1 spaces. So this is how you're going to do it. You're going to make a single crochet, chain 1, single crochet, chain 1, single crochet, chain 1, single crochet, chain 1. So it's going to look like this. So this is my last chain 1 space on this side. I'm going to chain 1 and make my last single crochet, and next we have these 2 double crochets which are in the center of the shawl. So these are the centered 2 double crochets, chain 2 double crochets from the previous row. Now what we're going to do is we are going to chain 1, and we are going to skip this double crochet. Now remember, these are 2 double crochets together, there's no chain 1 in between. So we're going to skip this double crochet, and in the next double crochet we are going to make a single crochet. Then without chaining 1, we're going to go in the chain 2 space right here, and we're going to make 1 single crochet, chain 2, and 1 single crochet again in the same chain 2 space. Now we are going to make 1 single crochet in the next double crochet right here without chaining. So we made a single crochet. Next we are going to chain 1, and we are going to skip this double crochet, the next one right here, and we are going to go in the chain 1 space next to it, and we're going to make a single crochet. After this the same pattern repeats which you did over here. Now I have reached the end of this row, and I have made my last single crochet in the last chain 1 space here. Now this is, I'm left with these last 2 stitches from the previous row. This is the beginning of the previous row, and we made a chain 3, we marked the 3rd chain, and we made a double crochet with it. So these are the last 2 double crochets from the previous row. Now what we're going to do is we are going to chain 1, and we are going to remove the stitch marker from the 3rd chain, and we are going to make 2 single crochets in the last 3rd chain here. So this is how you're going to end this round. At the end of this row you will have 33 single crochet and 30 chain 1 spaces. To begin row number 19, we are going to chain 4. We are going to mark our third stitch, which is right here. After marking your third stitch, you're going to make a double crochet in the first single crochet. So in the previous row, this is the end of the previous row, we made 2 single crochets. So this is the last single crochet and this is the second single crochet. So we're going to make a double crochet in the first single crochet, then we're going to chain 1, and we're going to make a double crochet in each of the next chain 1 space. Yaar kya hai yaar baba. To begin row number 19, we are going to chain 4. We are going to mark our third chain, and after that you're going to make a double crochet in the first single crochet. So this is the end of the previous row, and in the end of the previous row we made 2 single crochets in the last stitch. So this is the first single crochet and this is the second single crochet, which makes it the last single crochet of the previous round. So in this last single crochet we are going to make a double crochet, chain 1, and then we are going to skip the next single crochet and we are going to make a double crochet in each of the next chain 1 spaces between the single crochets until you reach the last chain 1 space on this side. Now you're going to make a double crochet in this chain 1 space right here, and then you're going to chain 1 and you're going to make your next double crochet in the next chain 1 space right here. So this is the single crochet, this is a single crochet, and this is the chain 1 space in between. So you're going to make 1 double crochet in each of the next chain 1 spaces, 1 double crochet, chain 1, then again 1 double crochet in the next chain 1 space, chain 1, and so on until you reach the end of this side. Now I have reached the center of my shawl and I have made my double crochet, chain 1 on this side, and now I'm left with 2 single crochets from the previous row, and this is the chain 2 space. So we are going to chain 1, which I already did. We're going to skip 1 single crochet, this one right here, and in the next single crochet we are going to make 1 double crochet. Then we're going to chain 1 again, and in the chain 2 space, which is the center of the shawl, we're going to make a double crochet, and please make sure to chain here, chain 2 and a double crochet again in the same space. So it's going to look like this. Now after making a double crochet, chain 2, double crochet in the center chain 2 space of your shawl, you're going to chain 1, and in the next single crochet you're going to make a double crochet. Then again you're going to chain 1 and you are going to skip the next single crochet, and starting from the next chain 1 space you're going to repeat your pattern, double crochet, chain 1, and then again in the next chain 1 space a double crochet and chain 1. So you're going to finish this until you reach the end of the row. Now I have reached the end of this row. I have made my last double crochet in the last chain 1 space here. Now I am left with 2 single crochets here. This is the beginning of the previous row, and we made 1 single crochet and 2 single crochets in the first double crochet. So after making your last double crochet in the last chain 1 space, you're going to chain 1, you're going to skip this first single crochet, and in the last single crochet you can see here are the stitches. These are the 2 single crochets that you made in the beginning of the previous row. So you're going to skip this single crochet, and in this next one you are going to make 1 double crochet, chain 1, 1 double crochet. So I've already made a chain here. Now in this last stitch, see, I am going to insert my hook in this last stitch here, and in this last stitch I'm going to make a double crochet, chain 1, and another double crochet in the same stitch, and this will complete your row. At the end of this row you will have 34 double crochet and 33 chain 1 spaces. Now to begin row number 20, you're going to turn your work around. You're working in the front side now, and you are going to chain 1, and you're going to make 1 single crochet in the first double crochet. So this is the first double crochet, and you're going to make 1 single crochet, you're going to make 1 single crochet in the first double crochet. Next you're going to chain 1, and you're going to make 1 single crochet in each of the next chain 1 spaces until you reach the last chain 1 space on this side. So this is your first chain 1 space here, because at the end of the row we made 1 double crochet, chain 1, 1 double crochet, and then we began a new row. So this is the first chain 1 space here. So in this you're going to make 1 single crochet, chain 1, in the next chain 1 space 1 single crochet, chain 1, in the next chain 1 space 1 single crochet, chain 1, and so on until you reach the last chain 1 space right here. Now I have made a single crochet in the last chain 1 space on this side. Next we're going to chain 1, and we have reached the center of the shawl. This is the chain 2 space. In this we're going to make 1 single crochet, chain 2, and 1 single crochet. After that you are going to chain 1, and you're going to make 1 single crochet in the next chain 1 space until you reach the end of this row. So this is the next chain 1 space right here. So you're going to make a single crochet, chain 1, single crochet in the next chain 1 space, chain 1. Now remember to add your chain 1 between your single crochets. So in the next chain 1 space, single crochet, chain 1, single crochet, chain 1, and so on until you reach the end. Now I have reached the end of this row. I am left with 1 chain 1 space here. So this is the chain 4 that we made in the beginning of the previous row. Now chain 4, we have marked the 3rd chain, and this 4th chain, it counts as a chain 1 space. So after making your single crochet in chain 1, you're going to make your second last single crochet in this chain 1 space, chain 1 again, and then you're going to make 1 single crochet in the 3rd stitch, the 3rd chain. So this completes your row. At the end of this row you will have 35 single crochets and 34 chain 1 spaces. So row number 21 is going to be exactly like row number 20. You're going to chain 1, and you're going to make 1 single crochet in the first single crochet right here. Then you are going to chain 1 again and make a single crochet in each of the next chain 1 spaces. So your first chain 1 space is right here. after this first single crochet. So this is the single crochet from the previous row. You're going to chain one, make one single crochet in this first single crochet, chain one, and make a single crochet in the first chain one space right here. Then you're going to chain one again and make a single crochet, chain one, single crochet, chain one in each of the next chain one spaces until you get to the center of your shawl. You're going to make a single crochet in the last chain one space here. Then you're going to chain one and you're going to make one single crochet, chain two, one single crochet in the center chain two space of your shawl. Then again you're going to chain one and you're going to make your next single crochet right here in this chain one space. Then again chain one, one single crochet in the next chain one space, and so on until you reach the end of this row. Now this end, in this end you made two single crochets. You made one single crochet in the first double crochet, and then you made a chain one, and then you made a single crochet. So your last chain one space is going to be right here. Your last chain one space is right here, and then you will have one single crochet left. In this single crochet you're going to make one single crochet. So make a single crochet in the last chain one space, make a chain one, and in the last single crochet that you're left with, in this you're going to make one single crochet, and that will be the end of this row, the end of row number 21. At the end of row number 21 you will have 36 single crochet and 35 chain one spaces. Now I have made row number 21, and this is what your shawl is going to look like in the end of row number 21. Now to begin row number 22 you're going to make chain 4, and you're going to make a double crochet in the first single crochet. So this one is the first single crochet. You're going to make a double crochet in the first single crochet, and before moving on we are going to mark the third chain just right here. Now after making a double crochet in the first single crochet we are going to chain one, and we're going to make a popcorn in the next single crochet. So this is the next single crochet. We're going to make a popcorn in the next single crochet. So we're going to make four double crochets, insert your hook in the first double crochet and pull your loop through. This is your first popcorn, then chain one to close it. Next you're going to chain one, which we already did, and you're going to make one double crochet in the next single crochet. So this is the next single crochet here. We're going to make one double crochet in the next single crochet, then we're going to chain one, and we're going to make a popcorn in the next single crochet. So again make four double crochets, and this is the last double crochet. Then you will insert your hook in the first stitch, pull your yarn through, chain one, and in the next stitch you're going to make a double crochet. So this is how you're going to do until you reach the end of this side. You're going to make chain one, you're going to make a popcorn in the next single crochet, chain one, a double crochet in the next single crochet, chain one, popcorn, chain one, double crochet, and so on until you reach the end of this side, and I will see you there. Now I have reached the end of this side. I finished making my popcorn and a chain 1, and I have reached the chain 2 space in the middle of the shawl. In here I'm going to make 1 double crochet, chain 2, and another double crochet in the same space. So this completes your row. This completes this side of your row. Then you are going to chain 1 again and make a popcorn in the next single crochet, then again chain 1 and double crochet in the next single crochet, chain 1 popcorn, chain 1 double crochet, and so on until you reach the end of this row. Now I have reached the end of this row. I've made my last popcorn. I'm going to chain 1, and then I just have 1 single crochet left. This is the beginning of the previous row, and we made a single crochet in the first stitch, the first double crochet. We made a single crochet in the first double crochet here. So this is the last single crochet left. After chaining 1, we are going to make we're going to make 1 double crochet, chain 1, and 1 double crochet in this last single crochet here, and this completes your row. At the end of this row you will have 20 double crochets, 18 popcorns with 1 chain between each. Now to begin row number 23, we are going to chain 3, and we are going chain 4, and we are going to make 1 double crochet, chain to 1 double crochet in the next double crochet. So this right here is the next double crochet. You're going to make 1 double crochet, chain 2, and another double crochet in the same space. So this counts as the first double crochet, the chain 3, and this next, the 4th chain, counts as the chain 1 space, and these are the next double crochet, chain 2 double crochet in the next stitch. Now remember to mark your 3rd stitch before moving on, and this pattern will repeat itself. You will skip the popcorn. This is the popcorn right here. We're working on the back side now. So you'll skip the popcorn, and in the next double crochet you will make double crochet, chain 2 double crochet in the same stitch. Again, skip the popcorn. In the next double crochet, double crochet, chain 2 double crochet. Skip the popcorn. In the next double crochet, make a double crochet, chain 2 double crochet, and you will keep repeating this until you reach the center. Now I have reached the center, chain 2 space of my shawl. I made a double crochet, chain 2 double crochet in the last double crochet. Now in this chain 2 space I'm going to make a double crochet, chain 2, and another double crochet. So after that you're going to repeat the pattern. You're going to make double crochet, chain 2 double crochet in the next double crochet, and so on until you reach the end of this row. Now I have reached the end of my row. I have made double crochet, chain 2 double crochet in the last double crochet, and now I'm left with this chain 3 space. I am going to remove the stitch marker, and I am going to make a chain 1, and then in the 3rd stitch we're going to make a double crochet. So this completes your row. At the end you will have 1 chain 1 space and 19 chain 2 spaces. After completing row number 23, this is how your shawl is going to look like. If you enjoy my video, please show your support by liking, commenting, and subscribing to my channel. I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.